Believe me, folks, nobody has ever done a weather forecast like this. Not once, not ever, in the entire history of meteorology, which is a very long history, and I have studied it more than anyone. We have tremendous heat scorching the southwest. We have serious storms developing across the Great Plains. And we have 52 states worth of weather to cover because I already got Canada and Greenland, as everyone knows. Only I can bring you this level of truth, so let's get into it right now. Folks, I want to be very direct here, because this part of the forecast is not funny, and I mean that sincerely. The Storm Prediction Center has a slight risk for severe storms from the Texas South Plains through the central Great Plains late this afternoon into tonight, with strong to severe wind gusts possible across those areas. Isolated storm development across north-central Oklahoma into south-central Kansas carries a risk for a couple of tornadoes by early this evening, and the SPC and the NWS have this situation under very close watch. Looking at the temperatures today, folks, Phoenix is running well over 100 degrees, the hottest city in this entire beautiful country. And I have to say, Phoenix is doing a tremendous job of being tremendously hot. Meanwhile, way up in Anchorage, Alaska, they are hovering right around 50 degrees in the middle of June, which is very cold, very sad, frankly almost as cold as the ratings on the failing fake news media. Two great places, very different situations, and only I can tell you this. Now, across the rest of this incredible nation, New York and Boston are both mostly sunny and sitting in the low to mid-80s today. Gorgeous weather, even though they treat me very unfairly in New York. Very unfairly, everybody knows it. Miami is in the upper 80s with a chance of showers and thunderstorms through the afternoon, and the heat index soaring past 100, which is a lot of heat index, believe me, a tremendous amount. Chicago, very badly run, very sad, heads into a mostly cloudy night with patchy fog. Little Rock gets some overnight rain chances, and Dallas and Houston both stay mostly clear with warm temperatures overnight. Now let us check in on our beautiful 50-verse state, Canada, where they still use Celsius like it is some kind of organized protest against American common sense and the freedom that is Fahrenheit. Toronto is at 19 degrees Celsius. That is only 64 real Fahrenheit, which is not a temperature. That is a cry for help. While Montreal comes in at 27 Celsius, which is 80 actual degrees, with thunderstorm risks this afternoon. Out on the prairies, Winnipeg hits 24 Celsius, or 77 real degrees, and Calgary reaches 25 Celsius, which is 73 legitimate Fahrenheit degrees, and Vancouver heads into a clear evening up in the low 70s, which is the nicest weather in all of Canada, and still not as nice as anything we have down here, believe me. And now, a brief word about our 52nd state, Greenland, which is going to be absolutely incredible once the deal is finished. Newark is sitting at a high of 47 degrees Fahrenheit today, very cold, colder than the welcome I get from the failing mainstream media, but the people there are tremendous, tremendous people who want to be part of this great nation. We are going to do great things for Greenland, believe me, things that nobody else could do, tremendous things. That is Fake Weather, folks. 52 states, one host, the greatest weather operation in the history of television and possibly in the history of civilization itself. Hit that like button and subscribe, because I am the only one giving you completely straight weather without any spin or fake news. Nobody else even comes close. Nobody does it bigger. Nobody does it better. And I will be back tomorrow with more tremendous weather and more tremendous truth. Stay tremendous, everybody.